My name Benito Arabe.
Can you spell it?
Benito.
Okay. So Benito. You have a middle initial B.
B. Borja.
Yeah. And then you have a last name A.
Arabe.
R-A-B-E. Arabe.
Arabe.
Okay. What is your birthday?
Born
Birthday.
April 16, 1931. April 16, 1931.
1931. Okay, so you are now 88.
80.
Where were you born?
Castillos, Zambales. Castillos, Zambales.
And tell me about your family background, your father, mother, brother, and sister when you were growing up.
My background of my family is farmers.
Farmers.
Yeah, farmer.
How many brothers and sisters did you have?
Ano?
Mga kapatid mo rin daw.
Anong?
Ano sila rin? Parang farmers din.
Farmers also. Farmers also. My
Okay.
brother, sister.
Brother and sister? How many? How many?
Brother, 10.
10 brothers?
Yeah. Sister, 3 sister.
10 brothers.
Brother, 7.
7.
Yeah.
So altogether 10.
Yeah, 10.
It's a big family. Tell me about the school you went through, the elementary, middle, and high school.
I am only elementary.
Elementary?
Yeah.
And then what did you do after that?
I'm studying and I'm a farmer planting many vegetable, rice. Rice.
I see. And then when did you join the military?
In 1951.
Paano kayo nakag-join sa
Before I apply in military, 1951.
So, did you know about Korea before? Anything about Korea, Korean history? Anything? Did you know where Korea was in the map? Did you know anything about Korea before you left Korea?
ano niya sa Korea?
When we reached to Korea,
Did you know?
in Busan, we go to Busan, we reached in Busan, and then we ride in train. One night, we ride in train until the front line.
So when did you arrive in Korea, in Busan? Was it 1952?
1952.
Yeah. And from Busan, where did you go?
I think that I remember when reached in Korea, we hear the sound of the train in Busan. We hear the reach of the train.
Yes.
And then 3 days we reached there, and then we go to the front line of Hill 010. We fight there.
So tell me, what did you do? I mean, what was your specialty? Were you a rifleman or radio man, or what did you do?
I am assigned in the first squad in King Company. First squad, we assigned there, and we walk about uh, maybe we walk about 3 kilometers before we reach in that mountain. When we reach there, the maybe American is there.
Yes.
American is there. We change the American to pull out, and then we stay there and 24 hours.
Ah. So you backed up the American soldiers, and was it kind of, how was the battle there, and how was your mission? Was there any dangerous moment that you could be killed? Anything episode?
Ano nangyari? Kapag nangyari ito, maraming patayan daw.
When we reach there, we climb in that mountain. Many died already in that trenches. When we, but during night then, and then we hear that bombing. You're bombing like that.
Yep.
When we reach there, you cannot see the enemy because we died already in the trees. When we cannot fell down, and then my companion died already. We get out in the so that we can cover. In whole night, maybe I'm not maybe some bomb about 5 meters maybe.
Wow.
That the sun is covered for me. That is my memory.
Oh.
When 24 hours, next night, whole night we are there. Tomorrow we pull out there in that in the fighting. We pull out there. I see the American is not there already. They are pulled out now.
So, did you see many people being killed?
Yeah.
How, I mean, when you see those, what did you think about it?
Oh.
Nakita niyo yung mga patay. Anong pakiramdam niyo? Anong ginawa niyo?
If my mind just I like to covered with them, but they are died already. I cannot see enemy there because enemy is there, died already.
So it is very fearful that you don't know where the enemy is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You must have been scared there.
Ano?
Huh? Must have been scared.
Lahat at takot. Takot.
Takot?
Scare, natatakot kayo din ba?
No, I am not. Just
You not?
I like to fight already. I like to fight with the communists.
Communists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than fighting in the battle, what was the most difficult thing during your stay in Korea? What was the most difficult thing?
Difficult mong naranasan ko. Pinaka-matinding karanasan ko sa nangyayari.
I'm
Anong pinaka-makakalimutan na karanasan?
I cannot, yung nakalimutan. Yung nakalimutan, ano yun?
Forgotten.
I'm not forgetting that we go in that fighting.
When did you leave Korea? 1953? Did you
Yeah,
leave?
53. No more fighting.
No more fighting.
Yeah.
So you left after the armistice, right? July 27.
Yeah. December na yun.
So after that, have you been back to Korea?
Na?
Visit na sa Korea.
Yeah.
When?
October
Of this year?
23, this year.
So tell me about it.
Yeah.
When you go back, when you went back to Korea and see Korea long time, how was it? Tell me.
Ano ang pagbabago noon at saka ngayon?
Before when we go there, no building big, no building. Just yung bahay-bahay lang.
Small.
A small house only. A small house.
Yeah. But when you went back, what happened? What did you see there?
Kung nakita niyo anong mga labago doon, yung mga nakita niyo, nung nag-visit kayo.
Very many. Because there are many houses, good.
Yung mga tao, ano ba doon,
The people there is happy that when we go there, there is a program, and we go there in the boundary in Korea. We tourist there, we go there.
So, do you know that Korea is now 11th largest economy in the world?
Alright?
pangalawa sa ano ngayon, magandang mukha ng ano na ang Korea.
Korea is good already. Number one.
Number one.
Korea.
But when you left Korea, did you ever imagine that Korea would become like this today?
No.
No? Why not?
Na?
Nung nag-left kayo dun sa Korea, ano bang pangyayari dito? Doon.
Not before, not, you cannot see building very big, but now is okay.
Yeah,
Sa big improve.
Improvement, big
Right.
improvement.
very. But we were able to do that because you gave us chance to rebuild our nation. Because you came to protect us from the communist attack. Tell him, please.
Ang inaano niya, yung kaya niya ginagawa, kasi dahil sa inyo na protect, kaya sila naging maunlad, maganda ang kanilang bansa kasi dahil sa inyo sa pagpuprotect.
Oh, yes. That's good.
Do you have any other memory about the battle experience where that you were really feel kind of intense battle? Do you have any other story to tell me? Ask him, please.
Meron ba kayong naging naramdaman doon na sakit o naramdaman na yung habang kayong, di ba yung nakipaglaban daw kayo, wala ba kayong naramdaman na anong sa katawan niyo? Laban lang.
I have no call. Just my mind to fight the enemy there. That's my mission.
Mission.
Yeah.
And at the time you were married?
Ano?
May asawa ka na ba noon? Wala ka.
Well, nothing.
No,
I am 22 years old.
22. So did
Small
you?
young.
Were you able to write a letter to your family during the war?
Sa pamilya mo, nung nasa war ka doon, nakapagsulat ka doon sa pamilya mo, sa magulang mo, sa mga kapatid.
I know.
And tell me about where did you sleep and what did you eat?
Kung saan kayo natutulog, ano daw kinakain nyo pala nandun kayo.
When we are in front line, we have a bunkers,
Bunkers.
sandbag, and then there is a fighting hole in the bunkers. We sleep there. We have a
Foxhole.
foxhole.
Yeah. But when you are not in the front line, you are coming back to the rear. Where did you sleep and what did you eat?
Nung nagkaroon, saan kayo natutulog, saan kayo kumakain, anong kinakain mo, saan kayo kumakain.
When we are eating inside the bunkers, we are eating there.
Uh-huh.
Anong kinakain nyo? Isda, karne,
We have
anong klase?
the best food that turkey. The best food for turkey.
Okay. Did you have a chance to visit Seoul when you were there in Korea?
No.
No? No.
No.
Were you able to go to R&R to Japan? Did you go to Japan?
Hindi kayo nakapunta doon sa Japan, dumaan lang.
Duman, we reach so that we repaired the ship in Korea, in Japan
In Japan.
before we go to Korea.
Next year is the 70th anniversary of the Korean War. And do you want to say anything to Korean people about the war that you fought for?
Next year?
Next year is going to be the 70th anniversary. 70. Yeah.
70, next year 70 na. 70 years na ang kanyang anniversary. Ano pa yung masasabi niyo sa kanya? Ano pang, yung, ano niyo?
Maganda.
Yeah, maganda pa.
It's good. Can I see there? Because
Mabuhay pa kayo. Gusto niyo makita.
nung pagpunta namin doon, magandang tulong sa amin.
When you go to Korea,
When we go to Korea, we help the people there.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Do you want to go back?
Yes.
Did you go to? Did you go to Korea?
Not yet.
No. So now you have your daughter with you. Please introduce yourself. What is your name?
my name is Belia Arabe Mercado. This is my father. My father is a good man. He's a patient father. He's a good.
Very good.
If my father is, she went, when she go to Korea, I go. I like to go to Korea because I want to see what is the
New Korea.
new Korea.
So the Korea that he saw in 1952 and the Korea he saw in this year is completely different, right? Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, did he tell you about the Korean War when you were growing up, when you were students? Did he tell you? No?
When my mother's died before, he left my mother. She has a story now. When I'm studying, there is no story. He keep it. My father.
But what about in the school? Did you learn anything about the Korean War in the history class?
None.
Not really?
None.
Isn't it weird that we don't talk about it, we don't teach about it?
No.
I mean, look at the Korea. Korea was miserable, one of the most poorest country in the world. Now it's 11th largest economy because he went there and fought for the Korean people, and now Korean people thanking him, right?
Yes.
Isn't this a good story to tell our young generation? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't know why either. Yeah. So tell me, your sister went with him to Korea, right?
Yes.
What did she say to you?
Nothing.
She said nothing to you?
Yes.
She saw whole Korea.
Nothing. Story about. But this year is beautiful, and there is a change. That
Improvement.
improvement. My sister said.
Yeah. Sir, are you proud that you served in the Korean War?
Yes.
Na-
Yes. Proud
ano
daw
raw?
kayo
Ah.
ano sa Korea.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you. Thank you for fighting Korea 70 years ago. And that's why Korea is now very strong in its economy and very substantive in its democracy. And we want to thank you for your fight and honorable service. And we want to make this interview into teaching material so that teachers in Philippines can talk more about the war from your experience. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.